Hey there YouTube, Crypto Force here again, bringing you another daily dose of crypto. And today the coin I want to talk about is XP coin. Now before anybody says anything, I want to say right off the bat, this is not a pump and it is not a dump. I am totally neutral with XP coin. I'm just trying to give the facts and just inform people because there has been a lot of volume traded in this coin in the last 2 weeks. And I just want to try to educate the cryptoverse on what XP coin is and where it came from because it does have a bad past. And with me saying that, I am not down in this coin. And like I said, I am not promoting this coin. I'm just trying to give the facts. So let's get started with this. Now, XP coin, this is their new website. And if you guys don't know anything about XP coin, it used to be an absolute trash coin. It was utterly worthless. If you went on YoBit exchange, it came out in like 2015, the coin did. You could go on YoBit, they would give you XP for free to play that little gambling game they do on there. And it's because it really had no value. I mean, it was, I don't even know if it was 10 thousandths of a cent, but the coin pretty much had no value. Now, over the summer, a team got together and they rebranded XP. This is the new website. It looks so much better than the garbage website they used to have. And their mission is short and simple. It is an incentive rewards digital currency. And with that being said, what they want to do is bridge the gaming community, the education community, the sports community, and reward people who are positive members of society. So an example would be, if you're at a baseball game, you hit a home run, instead of getting some form of a formal reward like, hey, let's sign this baseball, give this to this kid or this guy, you would receive XP coins. You could then take those coins to actually shop with them and actually, get something you want from it rather than have a baseball or a trophy or a plaque. And that's just one example. So that in a nutshell is what XP is. And one of their approaches that they want to, really focus on letting everybody know is they want to keep digital currency completely independent from any bank, central authority, government, or corporation, and allow the user or the owner of the coin to be able to spend that coin and use it totally decentralized, away from paying taxes or having to give what they've earned to somebody else that didn't earn any of it. So that's what XP coin is. Now, with that being said, if we take a look at their new website here, like I said, it looks way better than the old website. And this is part of the rebranding structure. And when we go to the about page, it gives a good breakdown of what exactly it is, where it came up from. And it'll talk about stuff even of how Bitcoin was formed and the Silk Road, and it goes into all that type of stuff. Well, they also show a team here. Now, although I don't know who any of these individuals are, at least there is a name with and they're not really faces, they're avatars, but anyways, there is names and the positions they hold. Now, I will put a link to a video I found on YouTube about this coin, and Dr. D here, who's a social media assistant on Discord, he is actually one of the ones being interviewed, and he talks about the coin. It wasn't really in a professional setting. It was definitely better than not having any information at all, but I think he was asked some technical questions that he really didn't, he didn't have any of the technical guys with him, so, it was kind of off the cuff meeting. So, I think it could have been a little better, but he does go into, the coin, the passion behind it and stuff like that. So, it was interesting. I think it's about an hour and 27 minutes long, so I will put that in the description to that link in the comment section below. And like I said, so Dr. D's on there, so you can put a face to that name. If we move on down, they got the ecosystem map here, and this is pretty cumbersome, but essentially what this talks about is it goes into the life cycle of one of these XP coins and how it rewards the person who earned it and how the economy runs and so forth. So it actually gives a really good detailed map there. The white paper, I think it's 14 pages long. There's no reason for me to really click on it because I'm not going to read it, but it's pretty informative. It goes into some history about it, talks about how they're rebranded, etc. What else we got here? You can mine XP as well, but It's a proof of stake, so you have to own coins to be able to mine it. So it's a little more complicated than the proof of work. Now exchanges. They are on 4 different exchanges right now. Coin Exchange being the biggest. And right now you can vote if you're on Binance. You can actually vote to have it put on Binance. And I believe it's second place right now, and it has like, I want to say 6,000 votes or so. And it's in second place, so who knows? Excuse me. They may get listed on Binance, and that'll just drive this price that much higher, in my opinion, because the buying on this has been crazy lately. The wallet, they have a web and desktop wallet. And I know I saw, roadmap. I'm sorry, I didn't do the roadmap when I was back here. I know I seen one. So the roadmap, I like it because it shows where they've been so far, what they ran into. It does stop at Q1 this year. It talks about the beta version release. They've already done the alpha of the reward system. But, it's not overly aggressive and doesn't, talk about giving you the moon and all the other stuff. Now, one thing about it, they have become much more active as far as their channels, their Twitter feeds, everything since the rebranding, especially since the explosion of the coin in the last couple of weeks. So, they're talking about a lot of updates coming out soon. Not sure what that's going to entail. And this is the coolest part, I think, about this whole website. You go to the XP website here, you click on shopping, and you can actually purchase right now. You can purchase Steam cards, you can purchase PlayStation cards, you can purchase Battlefield 1 off of here. And they even had Amazon and iTunes cards it was talking about during the video I was telling you about. And you could actually see it on the website there, but as the stuff sells out, they're removing them. Now, one thing I'm gonna say I wonder about here is if we go to calculator right now, the live trading, I think it's around 1/4 of a penny is what one XP is going for. So if you take 27,000 of these XP points and multiply it by, so it looks like there's a $17 markup, but I'm interested to find out if they actually reduce the amount of XP as the value of XP goes up to coincide with the price of the card. So because if you had bought this stuff last week with 27,000 XP, you'd have been paying, heck, I don't know, $1, $5 for this card. So you would have made out like crazy off of it. So it'll be interesting to see if they move the amount of XP. Man, sorry, I'm having all kinds of choke up problems here. But see if they move the amount of XP to equal the amount of the card. But the good thing about this is, like I was saying, there is active shopping going on here right now. So that's pretty neat. I don't know of many coins, if any, that have that going on right now. So this just helps me to say, okay, this coin's much more legitimate now than in their rebranding. Aside from that, they have a nice frequently asked questions page that goes into all kinds of questions you may have, and they have a nice news page. Every time kind of new news comes out, they're updating it here on this page here. So anyways, let's get to the money portion of it real quick. Now, last week, actually it was 2 days ago, it was Monday, and they actually were 61 overall in 24-hour volume traded. They made it all the way to number 61, XP Coin did. And today, they're not really too far off. I think they're 107 right now. So they're 107, number 107 overall, which is unbelievable. I mean, that's pretty amazing considering where this coin came from. So what do I think about the price? Well, I think people have seen what happens with a Verge or a Ripple, or even like a Burst coin or Digibyte, all those coins that were fractional pennies. And, Verge hit all the way to 31 cents, like a week or two ago, and you could have got Verge for this price 4 months ago. So, I think psychologically people see this and they're like, oh my goodness, it's so cheap, I'm going to buy it. Because 5-6 days ago, you could have got this for, you put another zero right here at the decimal, so it's 0.0002. That's what you could have purchased this stuff for. So, you could have made a ton of money. Do I think this XP will continue to go up? I do. I think psychologically people are buying it, and I think it's a way better product than what there used to be. With that being said, Do I think this is 100% legitimate? I don't know yet. Still too early to tell. I think their rebranding is going good, but I think there's still a lot of unanswered questions. I know one of the big points is there's 197 billion coins here. That's a lot of coins. And I did some research. I was looking around and I saw different little blurbs here and there where it talked about, a possible coin burn or reducing the amount of coins, but there was nothing that was solidified. So, I'm not even going to try to, put that in there because that's not official yet. So, as far as right now goes, there's 197 billion coins. Now, do I think this is a good time to buy in? I don't know. Who knows what this is going to go to? It could go to a penny for all I know, or it could go back down. All I wanted to do is just inform everybody. The XP coin, I believe the big shift in movement is due to the low price and the rebranding of the coin. Man, sorry about having to clear my throat so much. But I do know that their communities are growing, and they have several different Twitter communities. Here's one of the communities they have in Japan and Italia, Mongolia. They got all kinds of communities for this coin, which is kind of crazy because it's kind of a global thing, and they want to deem themselves as a national currency for promoting those who are standouts in society. I guess it's a good way to put it. So, anyways, I think the rebranding is great. Like I said, too early to tell if I think this is 100% legit. I think they're definitely headed in the right direction. I'm not pumping this. I'm not dumping it. Just giving you guys the facts here. So you guys do what you want. If you like it, buy it. If you don't, stay away from it. If you guys have any insight for me, by all means, please put it in the comment section below. Thanks, guys, so much at 1,200 subscribers today. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, and like. And let me know what you guys want to talk about. Stick it in the comment section below. And if you guys have any questions I can help you with, put it down there. I'm learning like everybody else. I've only been in this crypto thing for about 6 or 8 months now. And, it's awesome. It's super cool. I think this is definitely going to be the wave of the future. And I think we can definitely make some good profits off this stuff. And, hopefully wind up, at the front end of this thing and be the early adopters and be able to, maybe not be like the Roger Veres of the world, but, at least be financially free somewhat. So anyways, guys, hope you guys had a great new year. Stay safe. And as always, good luck trading, and Crypto Force signing out.